What's up, everybody? This is Chieftain, and I'm here with Moabete and Zombie Killer, and you're watching the Laggin podcast.
Now, this is a discussion you can kind of get into, Chief. You know the setting of Far Cry, don't you?
No, what's the setting?
Well, the setting is... It's basically you're a deputy, and the difference between this one and past Far Cry's is you're a no-name person. You've always had like a preconceived identity.
Okay.
You played as a specific person in the last ones. This one, it's kind of you're nobody basically. You have no name. You never speak in the game. People just always refer to you as deputy. It's just a generic thing people call you, and you can actually pick male or female in this one, which is new to the series. You couldn't pick it before. And so the setting is you go to this town in Montana, and basically your main goal in the beginning is to arrest this cult leader. I think it's Joseph Seed. And
Joseph Seed, here for the deed.
And you basically your goal is to arrest him, and then stuff happens in the story. I'm not going to spoil anything. And that doesn't necessarily happen, so that's when the game first kicks off. But the game takes place is basically in America, which is new. Not a lot of games actually take place in America, unless you're counting like Grand Theft Auto.
America, fuck yeah, gonna save the motherfucking day, yeah.
America, fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah. America, fuck yeah.
Thank you.
And on top of that, it's an extremist religious cult that every single one of them owns like a firearm, and I was actually surprised.
Bible in my guns. Sorry.
With the controversy behind, everything that's happened in the news recently. I don't have to mention it. You all know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they're meth addicts. That's the other thing.
What?
So they don't straight out say that.
It's hinted around that they're doing.
Bliss. It's called
kind
bliss.
Spoiler.
They're blissed out. It's not that much of a spoiler. The game's been out a while.
You learn about it like 2 minutes into the game. But
yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
It's basically this chemical that it's just like a gas, and you figure out what it does
Real quick.
Yeah, well, if you go to a certain region. It's divided into 3 regions. Each region has a boss.
Uh-huh.
And the southern region is John's Seed. The eastern region is Faith. And the northern region is Jacob? Yeah. And John's basically the guy, he recruits people. Faith is manufacturing the bliss, the chemical. And Jacob is recruiting an extreme military force. And that's basically behind it. Each one has their own specific... You can clearly see the way that... I like it because it's structured well. The story is structured specifically well with lieutenants you gotta take down, and they're not just like nameless lieutenants. Like when I play Ghost Recon, Wildlands, for example, which is another Ubisoft game with kind of a similar formula. Some of the guys I was taking down, I was like, well, even if he's gone, it's not going to be a big deal to this whole like drug cartel thing, because that's what Wildlands was about. This one, you actually, if I took out Faith and stopped this Bliss production, then that's really going to hamper everything. And the guy who plays Joseph, by the way, the main enemy, is phenomenal. I love his acting in this game.
Well, thank you. It was me.
Yeah, I said creepy, and he says, thank you, it was me. How fitting, right?
Yeah. I'm very creepy. That's why I'm in solitary confinement.
I feel like I've been talking this whole time.
Yeah.
So,
you haven't spoken this much
amazing.
on a podcast in the 6 years we've been doing it. So you're making up for it right now. That's fine. You're going to be doing the heavy lifting since I'm having trouble talking. I sound like shit.
So back what I was saying before, something we can kind of discuss right now is the fact that this is an extremist religious cult, which is kind of a difficult topic. Plus, people are pulling in normal... I don't think it's just Americans. People say it's Americans, but it's everyone around the world. They're purposely like trying to pull something from the game that it's not really necessarily trying to say. Like, since literally every cultist in the game, or I think every cultist is, I don't know, I shot them all before I really even looked.
They're trying to make political
white.
Statements, is what you're saying?
Yeah, they're trying to turn it into a political statement. They're
my
pretty much, well,
God.
this cult's a bunch of white supremacists.
Just
like,
play the
no.
fucking game. Really?
The game does very well of really pushing this point, like this controversial topic, and then stopping right at the edge without actually going off. So it doesn't flat out say it's this or it's that, but they do very well of steering me towards me thinking it's this and that.
Well, if you think about, like, most of the games are done on the West Coast, and usually games on the video game and entertainment industry, video game industry kind of leans left on stuff. So if they're hinting around stuff like that, there are some political undertones just because of the philosophy there. But that's just all because that's the way the entertainment industry is. So if they're hinting around toward it, I'm sure it's purely intentional. But, I mean, I don't have an issue with that because when I play a video game, just on I just want to, like, shoot shit and have a good story. I don't care what the story is. If it's entertaining, it's entertaining. I don't care if it's left or right-leaning. It's the only thing in my life that I don't really care if it's left or right-leaning. I just entertain me, and I want to get more bang for my buck. And I think that's the way it should be, but if they're trying to do anything more than that, and it's really over the top, then I'll just do a video on our channel and say, you guys gone too far and this is why. Which I did that with Insomniac Games last year with the Muslim ban versus gaming. Like, I just totally called out that entire company. I mean, I'll call them out. I don't care. But if it's kind of hinting around to it, I'm fine with it. I don't know how you feel about that, Zombie or Moabete. More than one sentence, Zombie.
I don't know.
More than 3 words.
Wow.
No consonants. No, but
Actually, I'll say I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
So I pretty much just described what the whole game is about. My overall opinion on the game, just sum it up, is it's very fun. I wouldn't give it a perfect score because it's got its flaws. I think every video game has its flaws.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's not for everybody. It's obviously it's a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's geared towards mature. It's very. There's even some sort of like, people are addicted to the drugs to a point to where they're basically minding the zombies in this game.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
So it's very.
That's what really inspired
adult.
Zombie to play it.
If you're an adult
Actually,
and
no,
you're like,
I had no idea until I got so far into it.
I'm gonna say right now, if you're an adult and you think, oh, I'm gonna buy this game for my kid, if your kid's not over 15, I wouldn't even do it. Don't buy this for your kid. It's not a kid's game.
Right.
People are gonna be like, oh, why not? I'd be like, it says M for mature for a reason, and you technically are supposed to be 18 to play this game that says M for mature.
Because video games are not fucking babysitters. That's fucking
Yes.
why. Stop buying them Call of Duty games. Stop buying them mature content games. Get them off the damn servers. It really grinds my gears and scratches my disc. I can't
Sounds like
stand
this.
that shit. Like,
Jeez.
12-year-olds playing Far Cry 5 or, like, a mature content game. Get the hell out of here. This is for big boys. Get out of here. Pisses me off.
Yeah.
I hate that.
My nephew's 10. I won't even let him play my games. So
No.
he comes over.
No, you
I'm
should
like,
be
nope.
go outside and play kickball or some shit.
I mean, we'll play Legos together, but that's about it.
That's different though.
Play
It's-
kickball.
It's like I don't know.
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
yep. Yeah, go ahead, close it. I'm pretty much done talking.
Okay. What do you guys think of Far Cry? Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe at the links below. Let us know what you think of it. If we missed anything, please let us know too, because we love to learn from our mistakes, unlike other podcasts. Yes, I'm doing it again. And don't forget to hit the little bell in the top right-hand corner. And on behalf of Zombie Killer and Moabete, this is Chieftain signing off and lagging out.